Hello and welcome back to the last game between Edie and MbL, and we see Team Random. It's a Mayans war, and I feel Mayans war is favoring Edie a little bit because Mayans is a classic on Arena. Mayans very strong civ in general, of course, but especially on Arena they're really shining with this cheap plumed archers, can go fast to Imperial Age, and it should be an interesting game then because MbL of course knows Mayans very good as well, but I feel the advantage is for Edie right now. Let's see what MbL can do actually. And we're gonna start with the maps here. We can see Edie's main gold on the side. Could be a rest, but not too easily. He's found 4 more sheep. He's found all of them now. Got 2 boars inside. That's safe for him. He's got a second gold outside on the top, second stone outside. A main stone very close as well. Might get a castle up here later on actually. To secure the stone patches. He's got 3 deer inside, which is very good for him. Also second gold inside his base. So all in all, not too bad. Even an extra stone here, we might find it later on. Not too important this time, but we've seen Edie not scout the back, so it could happen again. Otherwise, nothing too special here. I feel there is a relic close to him, but nothing too special. Good map, so he should be happy with that one, and we are in for an interesting game. Hopefully, because, yeah, MbL got main gold very safe in the back, main stone very safe in the back, second gold and third gold also in the back, very safe for him. Only the second stone outside. Berries to the front here, doesn't really matter. 4 deer, which is very good for him as well. And only 1 boar is outside. Oh, it is losing. MbL is losing it. Has to go for another sheep. And boar quite late. Doesn't matter on Arena too much. Last sheep is rotting away a little bit. Doesn't matter as well. But yeah, MbL saying fucking boar, and that's not a good sign for him. Yeah, good lure now. Very good, but quite late. Let's go for the relics here because I think we saw all of MbL's map. He's got enough space to boom, I think. You don't need too many villages with Mayans, of course. And he's reballing this. And then we have a relic close to him. We have 1 relic a little bit closer to Edie. So the one we saw already. Yeah, we get 2 down here, pretty much in the middle between them. And actually that's the relic we saw. I think Edie get 1 relic inside, which is very awesome for him. We got an extra stone, extra gold in the map here, another extra here. That's pretty fair actually. And I think both players should be happy with the maps. Perfect conditions to have a very good game. And now it really depends on strategy and micro, because I don't think players are going to screw up their build orders. It's rather unlikely. Even the late boar MbL will be fine. Might need to get 1 villager more, but shouldn't be a problem for him. Both players usually should go for the castle. Not sure if anybody's going for plumed archer castle age aggression. It's an option, but against the defensive castle it's not easy because you have the walls in between yourself and your army, of course, and the enemy, of course. And this villager is idle for a long time. That's not good for MbL. Edie is a little bit behind in villages, actually. Maybe he was housed a little bit longer at the start, but now clicking up to feudal age, MbL, same amount of villages, a little bit ahead. That's good for MbL, actually. Edie, a few mistakes, maybe, not sure. 3 on gold, 3 on stone, which is expected, and 7 on sheep. 2 farms out. MbL 4 farms actually, and he's going for more deer. He has massive 3 on gold as well, there we go, and only 2 on stone, so he might struggle to get the stone he needs to get a castle up early in castle age. Maybe he's going a little bit more defensive, put a TC up or 2. Market and blacksmith coming up for him, which is expected. Edie sending 3 villagers and getting market and blacksmith as well, walling up a little bit both players here. Good job from them. MbL making sure that Edie can't go in through this hole too easy, because he had to delete a piece of wall, of course. And we should see both players up to castle age very soon. Only MbL missing a little bit of food. He might get it in. 799, 801. There we go. Clicking up to castle age. But Edie a little bit ahead now, even 9 seconds. MbL had to wait a little bit. Maybe had to wait for a building as well. And now he's on stone with 6 villages, while having 361. Edie already on 490 and having 5 villages on stone will be enough for him. So we are seeing double BDX horse color coming up for both players. We might see fletching come up very soon. See what they are deciding to do. Fletching would indicate a little bit more castle age aggression. Gold mining for MbL actually. I'm not sure what that's meaning, if he just wants to go for better eco, maybe a few more plumed archers and monks out. I don't know if Edie did the gold mining upgrade. MbL wants to get a TC here on the gold for sure. Let's see, he's doing that right now. Might even get a third TC right away. Could fit it here. No, he's going straight for the gold actually. And not too far away from wood, that's okayish. Villagers don't need to walk too much. While Edie, 650 stone, going for the castle immediately, and TC first actually on the main gold. Good option in my opinion. Both players, let's see, scouting. Edie can see a lot of the map, doesn't miss anything, and even scout at the back, while MbL can see the gold here from Edie, does not see all of Eddie's base actually, and hasn't found too many relics. I think Edie can see the relics down here. Yeah, there we go. And castle coming up now for MbL as well after he's on 3 TCs. Edie going for the castle a little bit earlier. It indicates to me that, okay, towns are coming up, but Edie might be able to go up to Imperial Age a little bit faster. But 3 TCs does mean he wants to go for the mini boom as well. 2 plumed archers are out, and the first relic is coming in for Edie. That was the one inside his base. No, it's the second one actually. That was the one close to him. And he is going for the other 2 here, while MbL most likely is going to be able to grab this one, provided he's getting a monastery out. Right now, only going for the boom here, for the mini boom. Edie, 3, 4 plumed archers, maybe even more. Not sure. Yeah, there's a few more. The Eagle Warrior and the monk is out. The Eagle Warrior from MbL will go down, not getting any kill. Plumed Archer on low HP, but not dead. And Edie will have 4 relics, which is huge in the Mayans war in the long run. Although the units are pretty cheap, you want to have the gold units, you want to get siege rams out if it goes to late Imperial Age. Edie doing wheelbarrow right now. I think MbL has not gotten it yet. And villagers looking almost the same. Edie, one more now. MbL, one more. For now, it's a little bit of booming. MbL finally going out with a few wills. Nobody does have fletching, but MbL wants to make sure that Edie cannot take this relic without any fight. Eagle Warrior is going down from Edie. He's going back with the plumed archers. He actually has more, but fletching now coming in. Boatkin arrow even coming in for MbL. MbL wants to go for the fight now. And Edie, let's see if he's going to engage or wants to focus on the relic. Still no monastery up for MbL, and Edie is in the score lead, it's in population lead. Villagers, again, almost the same, both on 3 TCs, and almost no idle time, a little bit idle time on this TC, I thought. But Boatkin arrow coming in for Edie as well, it's done, and now the superior numbers force MbL to go back because Edie got more out. Standard fights, actually, nothing too major. But you want to get an advantage here, and of course killing more units and having more army out in field while going up, that's a pretty huge deal. Let's see, padded archer armor now even coming in for MbL. It's an interesting decision, because that means he wants to stay in castle age even longer, or maybe take this fight. Second castle coming up for him. Not sure, does Edie have? He's got a good amount of stone, but not yet to get a second castle up. On the other hand, he has got a lot of resources to go up to Imperial Age quite soon. 3 relics helping him a lot there, and he's getting number 4, which he stole under Eddie's away under MbL's nose. How do you say it like this in English? I don't know. Edie clicking up to Imperial Age, and I think the earlier Imperial Age could win him the game if MbL cannot do anything like a huge push or something. But right now, not going for petards, not going in, and it's not easy to go in actually. MbL resources not looking too bad, but he's a little bit away, and I think Edie bought a lot of food actually. 148 is the food price. That means Edie probably got a lot of gold in, maybe sold a little bit of wood, didn't check, and he's got a lot of villagers and gold, so he will be up to Imperial Age first. He will get the traps out first. Now losing a few plumed archers here, MbL sniping a few, should not happen. But Edie is going back with his plumed archers, +1 also done for him on the defense upgrades. Ballistics coming in, and a second castle now for Edie. MbL clicked up to Imperial Age, of course, but he is a little bit behind, and this little bit, this minute and, no, it's 2 minutes actually. Let me see. No, it's 1.5. Not even 1.5. But 1.5 minutes, that's a lot in arena. And I'm not sure about Arabia. Can't tell. It can make the difference here. Even 20 seconds could make the difference. Somebody bet that lately. Not sure who it was. And we're gonna see Bracer immediately for Edie, I think. Housed a little bit, but not anymore. And probably a few traps or maybe rams even. Not going for trap right now. Missing a little bit of wood. But doing battering ram instead, and chemistry bracer coming in immediately, which is expected. He wants to get a third castle out as soon as he can. He might go for the stone very soon. And plumed archers now moving forward. Thundering coming up for MbL. That's something that Edie has not done yet because no barracks up and no archery range. But Edie will have to cap ram first, and I think he's gonna skip the traps and just go for siege ram, which okay, not skipping traps. I was wondering, could have worked, but I think get a trap out of 2. That's helping a lot before we can get the siege ram. Eddie's saving up food. He wants to get siege rams out quite early, I think, and that's a good decision. Having siege rams early is really important in those fights. +3 is done for Edie, coming in for MbL just now, bracer and chemistry as well as conscription. I think Edie did not do that, but Edie, did he click? What is he doing? He clicked siege ram, so he will have the siege ram upgrade, the all-important siege ram upgrade earlier than MbL. MbL instead got the resources to get plumed archers, elite plumed archers out, and he's engaging right now, something that he shouldn't do because he will have the better plumed archers very soon. Not sure why he feels the need to engage here. He should go back, he just should have waited a little bit longer. Battering ram only for MbL, that's quite sweet, but it's going down really fast. MbL microing his plumed archers, actually doing a good job here, taking a decent fight, but yeah, he's got elite plumed archers now, so now he needs to engage. That's a good option for him. He's missing, totally missing the ram upgrades. One siege workshop going down, getting a third castle actually, but Edie is there with the traps, second one coming in, and of course the siege rams are on the field. Plumed archers, elite plumed archer coming up for Edie. As long as MbL can micro this, he will have a huge advantage on the field, but this castle might end the game, because this castle will make sure that Edie is taking full map control. And let's see, MbL is still microing, but what is he? Is attacking the villagers now. Edie is losing a few wills. He won't really care, I think, because the siege rams are moving forward, and this castle and the siege workshops are in danger of going down very soon. Now no more microing from MbL. He's starting again, trying to kill the villagers. The castle on 400 for 260, not going up yet, and Edie needs a few more plumed archers to defend here and to get the castle up. We'll send a few villagers sooner or later. MbL resources now looking good. Edie quite similar score, not too close but not too far away. The real difference is the siege ram upgrade. I think MbL not going for any form of rams, it's a really huge mistake. He's still only on battering rams, and ring archer armor, he's upgrading his plumed archers, going for the full upgrades. Edie actually got the ring archer armor already. The traps now moving forward on it are being done for MbL. Interesting decision, but I'm not sure if it's going to be enough, because there's 8, 9 siege rams moving forward. Eddie is now going back because he got the traps in. Does not want to lose them, but rather make sure to get the castles down from a large distance here. Eddie even doing masonry to make sure that the castles are not going down too fast. MbL resources still looking good. He's got a little bit of gold in the bag still. And a lot of idle villages actually. And doing more siege workshops now. 2 traps are out, but this castle will go down. Siege rams are there, another siege workshop is down. Eddie using almost all his resources. He is on 104 villages, even more than MbL. He's got 3 castles out, and that's right now enough for him apparently, because he's creating plumed archers non-stop. And the siege rams right now just standing there, but he will start and push heavier quite early, I think. And the archery range is out. I'm not sure if plumed archers, if the thumb ring is there yet. A lot of idle villages for Eddie. That should not happen. He's just got 40 idle villages. That's a lot. He did not see the village, not the main gold run out. Now he's going out, building a few houses and going to the mining camp. Should go to the left-hand side as well. I think he saw the gold. Did he? Yeah, he must have seen it. 3 traps now hitting the next castle, and onagers against siege rams. Onagers right now doing a good job, hitting a few siege rams, but there's still a few left, and the castle being repaired by MbL. I'm not sure how long it will stand. Plumed Archer fight at the same time. Now the siege ram is there, and one Onager at least. Better fight for MbL at this point. Very good. Onager was a nice decision. I think Edie might need Onager as well. He's got the resources for it. Did you just click it? Yeah, there we go. Edie reacting accordingly. Very, very strong. That's where you know, where you see that he's a really, really experienced arena player. Recognizing the situation. Siege ram now too weak. I need the Onager as well, and he is still got a huge advantage here with map control, with a lot of siege rams, and the mix siege rams and Onagers is really strong on arena. Maybe not so strong on Arabia, but on it's really strong here. And Capram now coming in for MbL as well. He wants to get a siege ram sooner or later, and a few more fights coming in. MbL now trying to go for the gold. Onage is moving forward to defend this. Edie's castle is being attacked and it is going down. Edie will need either more castles to get more plumed archers out, or maybe it's just focusing on the Onagers now and the rams, protecting the plumed archers, hiding them behind. Not sure. There's 4 plumed archers in the siege ram. Not sure why. Maybe Edie just forgot about them. Onager being micro, good shot. 1 for nothing. And getting another one maybe. Yeah, 2 for nothing. That's 3 for 1. And 3 for 2. 4 against 2. Edie sniping 4. Oh, MbL, where are sending your Onagers? Your traps, that's not good. Send them back. Yeah, he's going back right now. MbL trying to get the Onagers, and oh, huge shots on plumed archer. But Edie microing the Onager and killing one after another. Look at this. MbL is losing so many Onagers. The siege rams now are in position to take a little bit of fire, and MbL has to go back because he lost too many Onagers here. He might even have had the plumed archer advantage. Right now looking very similar, very good Mayans fight. And Onagers again moving forward. MbL trying to move out. He can take the gold stone for now. Edie saw the gold here. MbL did not scout the map. That's huge for him. He is missing the extra golds. This could cost him the game. Doesn't know about them. And right now he's trying to move forward. Does not have enough food to get a siege ram upgrade. He should have it actually, might come in sooner or later, but Edie now with the Onagers killing a few rams, losing 2 because Onagers from MbL are there as well, and the siege rams really crumbled up, but moving forward, another good Onager shot from Edie, hitting a few plumed archers at the same time, and the traps are out, hitting the siege workshop, but siege ram, if Edie is microing this, no, losing it. Looking better for MbL right now. He's even in the score lead at this point. He's got more siege in play. Plumed archers, of course, fully upgraded from both players, but Edie needs more siege workshops now, and it's looking good here, except for Edie has more population actually. MbL is still only on 100 villagers, and Edie going for a siege workshop now on the right hand side, will go for golds later on. More siege workshops being created by him now. MbL moving out the traps, but those will go down immediately almost. Only 11 HP left, and down. No, not going down. Only took 9 damage here. Edie microing like a pro, very good. MbL now trying to micro as well, and the trap will go down now, while, yeah, Onager down as well. What is Edie doing? Edie is staying with the plumed archers on the south side, wants to take the gold safely maybe, and he's still only got a few villagers on the next stone, so not too many plumed archers being created by Edie. Right now it's a siege fight, and we can see the Onagers going down mostly 1 for 1. But MbL is taking map control, getting a castle here in the middle of the map, which is very good for him. Also castle coming up for Edie now, maybe bought a little bit of stone, not sure. And he wants to make sure that he can take the gold. The plumed archers hitting the Onagers, not taking any damage. Not good for Edie here, did not pay attention. But Edie moving in from the back here, from the side, sniping a trap, going back immediately because the Onagers are in range now. Plumed archers, of course, still really fast. And let's see, what is Edie's plan right now? Going for more Onagers as well, and he's taking the score lead again, but MbL has the map control for now. Oh my god, I missed that one. A lot of plumed archers going down. Sorry for that, I didn't know that was about to happen. Look at those dead bodies. I want to go back now and show this actually. Sorry for that, but you can see a lot of dead bodies here. Edie has lost so many plumed archers. Right now MbL in the score lead again, got more Onagers in the field as far as I can see. 1 for 1 here, and Edie microing the Onager now, losing it. It's a siege fight, and still no siege ram for MbL. I'm not sure why. Maybe he's selling resources. Prices are quite low, not on the lowest yet, and a lot of siege going down here. While MbL still, Eddie still is claiming this gold. Few idle villages here. They still have so many, yeah, 35 idle villages, just a lot. And Eddie not looking good at this point. The next castle will fall, and gold is running low. Only a good point for Eddie is he's got the 5 relics actually. He needs to make sure not to lose those, those. Oh my god! But right now it's burning here on the edge, on the corner of Eddie's base. He's gonna try and micro the onagers again. One shot on the trap, not going down, of course. Might need a second one, but losing the onagers as well. Only a few plumed archers left. There's a few more now for Eddie. He's looking fine. He's close to the same military number. A lot of traps from MbL. Look at this. There's 6 traps out, but plumed archers are in range. All onager going down just before it could try and get a hit on the traps. Another onager trying to the plumed archers, getting a few, but losing it again. And 12 HP on the trap. Only a few shots with the arrows. Let's see. Castles being attacked and siege ram moving in. Eddie almost got no gold left, although he's got the 5 relics, while MbL still a good amount of gold. I'm not sure where he's taking it from. He's got 5k wood in the bank, so he must somehow have the better eco. Eddie got more villagers and still has lower gold. He must have taken some bad fights. Also losing the plumed archers here is a huge bummer, of course. Siege workshops now coming up for MbL forward. But Eddie for now managing to defend here. MbL cannot go any farther. And the trap and the onagers are still there. Plumed archer fight will happen. Onager 1-for-1. And MbL has to go back because now he's lost all his siege. And he's got almost no more onagers on the field. 5 traps must have gone down somewhere. At least, yeah, no, he's got none left. He's sending a few more right now. And he's trying to get a few buildings up here. Look at this, he must have sold a lot of wood and spent the rest here on the buildings. Archery range is being created. We might see elite skirmishes for MbL, which is an interesting option. Can work, I'm not sure. But Eddie still trying to defend, get another siege workshop up. MbL should go for the monastery very soon. I think he's aiming for it right now. And Eddie might need a second monastery somewhere safe in the back. He's taking gold still here, and he could take the extra stone. For now he's with the villagers on the extra gold on the south of the map. The 2 traps now are going to start and hit the monastery. There we go, it's gonna go down pretty fast. Onager for Eddie, good shot on the plumed archers. Yep, there we go, a few going down, a lot of injured ones. But now a lot of onagers for Eddie. Look at this, he's gotten some gold and he's created a lot of onagers. Now the onager fight will start and looking good for both players. Maybe even better for Eddie at this point. Trying to micro where he can. Only 1 left. I think MbL did the better job here. Didn't lose as many. Eddie has to go back again. But 3 traps out for Eddie on the top side. And this castle might fall very soon. The relics are out. The monastery is down. Let's see. Did Eddie realize this? Is he getting another monastery up somewhere? I think he hasn't seen it yet. Siege workshop only coming up. And MbL might try and steal the relics here. MbL still in the score lead. That's a really, really good fight here. The castle, though, is going down. 1-2, another hit, and it will go down. Eddie keeping his plumed archers around his traps to make sure they're not going down too easy. No more siege rams on the field because it's an onager fight now. And yeah, Eddie getting 1 good micro from him. The traps now standing there doing nothing. Eddie should pack them and move them away, but he might fix a little of eco. Still 42 idle villagers, and that's just too many. God, Eddie, you need to fix your eco here. You're pop blocking yourself. MbL 144, 186 for Eddie, a few onagers still. And Eddie now killing a few villagers. MbL actually cannot afford to lose too many villagers, and there is like at least 8, 9 going down. Onager moving there, but not going down. One sniping them, that's not good for Eddie. He needs to pay attention here. Nice split here from Eddie, and he's trying to snipe onagers as well. The traps are in field, plumed archers. It's so chaotic here. And it's depending on micro, the onagers from MbL are down now. Eddie has a good spot, and he could kill all the plumed archers if he's fast enough. He can get another onager here. MbL has to go back, and MbL lost a lot of siege and lost his units. Eddie somehow managed to pull this around, and he's also going for the relics right now, ready to put another monastery. I don't see it. Let's. Yeah, it's behind the castle, quite safe. He's sending the monk to get the relics in to secure his gold income. 2 men are coming in for Edie right now. He must have forgotten about it, but looking good for Edie now. I think he is taking this fight. MbL going for elite skirmish at this point doesn't really help him a lot. Might not even finish the upgrade. Now won't go. Arch range will go down before the elite skirmish upgrade is done. Needs to get it again. He does not have any gold left to get more siege out, and I think we might see the GG very soon because Edie, who had the extra gold here, and he is still taking his third gold on the side of the map. Also 5 relics for him. He managed to defend the push from MbL. It was a very good push, but apparently not good enough. And oh, good shot on the plumed archers here, but Onager now almost going down. The trap's starting to hit all the buildings as well as the onagers. And what is Edie going to put here? Going more siege workshops, of course. He's got a good amount of resources, even got enough stone for another castle. He is taking the extra stone on his map. Favoring him a lot here, the extra stone. The traps might fall very soon. One is going down. Is he hit an onager? No. 2 traps down, but Edie won't really care because now his siege rams out again. And as long as there are not too many onagers from MbL, the siege rams are really strong. Also a lot of onagers from Edie on the field, and he is moving forward now. Scale mail armor even coming in. He doesn't want to get elite eagle wars. Hopefully, he doesn't have the gold for it, but that would be really would show MbL. Yeah, I have won this game. I have enough gold to go elite eagle wars. That would be really ballsy. Where's the barracks for him? No, not doing anything, just getting the upgrade, maybe just in case. MbL found the gold and hitting a few of Edie's villagers, but he's got 130, he doesn't really care. And he cares about the push now. MbL getting a siege workshop, but it looks good for Edie at this point. And resources looking very good for Edie as well. He is getting more siege out as we speak. A lot of siege rams now being queued up. And yeah, I'm not sure what MbL can do at this point. Edie going for fortified walls. Maybe wants to make sure that he's not being raided or anything. Even rewalling this, he's overcut here. Castle coming up on the left hand side as well to make sure he will see any upcoming attacks. Now the plumed archers from MbL are going down. Edie sent all of his, not sure why, didn't need to send all, but he's got the onager in play and the plumed archers won't be able to do too much against the onagers. Few shots killing the first 4 or 5 plumed archers, few splits, but now a lot going down. Look at this, this is almost impossible to micro. MbL doing a good job but losing too many and calling GG. Edie advancing to the next round. Really awesome last game. Very strong Mayans war here. Edie with a better end for himself. I think the 5 relics helped him a lot here. And he's taking the game, winning 3-2 against MbL. Really close series. Really good. I hope you enjoyed these games as much as I did. And I'm happy to see, actually, although I like MbL a lot as well and like watching him, but I love to see Edie advance in the next round. I want to see how good he can be in tournaments if he's trying. And I think he should come, go at least one more round. Of course, anything can happen on these maps, but yeah, let's see. I hope you enjoyed this. See you next games. GG.